So Squarock is aiming to deliver the most featured pack portable audio interface that will make you unstoppable when it comes to live streaming and audio recording. This is the Squarock RS2i2 soundboard. Now it comes with 2 mics, 2 earbuds, 2 pop filters, an 8 gigabit memory card that can hold up to 200 hours of audio. And well, it looks pretty snazzy too with its RGB layout. Now, keep in mind, you can connect this directly to your PlayStation 5 or Xbox if you want to use it to listen to your game audio, the chat audio, and using the microphone at the same time, and everything that the soundboard has to offer directly into your game. Now, you can connect this to your PlayStation 5 using the 3.5mm stereo cable to your PlayStation controller. But for the best sound, connect a USB-C cable to the PC port on the back of the soundboard and connect that USB-C port directly to your PlayStation 5 system, again, getting the best sound quality possible. Now, for your Xbox, connect that 3.5mm cable directly to your Xbox controller, and you're good to go. So if for some reason you pwn some guy, you can easily say, boo-hoo, just like that. Now, let's start off with the mic quality. Again, you get 2 48-volt condenser microphones that connect with 2 XLR cables. If you have a dynamic microphone, you can connect it to the 1/4-inch port in the back here. Okay, let's do a quick proximity test. So right now, I'll have the microphone directly to me, and as you can hear, it captures a lot of detail of my voice. And we'll go ahead and just turn it around. Of course, you'll hear my voice dropping off as we turn it or point it away from my mouth. And we'll bring it right back all the way to the front. So there you go. Let's bring this right back around. Now, through my test of using this, I do think it does a good job of picking up my voice and also rejecting a lot of unwanted sounds at the same time. Now, if plosives are a thing for you, don't forget it does come with 2 windscreens and 2 pod filters. Okay, let's take a look at the back of our soundboard. All right, so you can see that we have 2 XLR ports here, a left and a right, so they work in a stereo tandem. You have a phone 1 and a phone 2. What's really cool is that you can connect your smartphone or your tablet and use that to pump audio into it, such as sound effects or music. Also, since it does feature a TRRS cable as well, you can bring in a telephone call into it at the same time. Now, what's cool about port number 1 or phone 1 is that you connect this directly to a camera, like again, maybe the camera of your smartphone or a regular DSLR camera or a mirrorless camera, and record everything directly from the soundboard directly to the camera. Again, this is offering one of the best, simplest portable configurations you can come across. Now, you also have an instrument port, a charging port, again, because it does have a battery inside of it. A PC port, of course, we can connect this directly to our laptop or our computer and use the software on a computer to record everything coming from this device. You can also use the PC port to connect to your smartphone. So again, use that USB-C cord into the PC and then directly into your smartphone. And then you're recording directly to your smartphone. All right, let's turn this around. And in the front, you have 2 ports for your headphones, and of course you have your space here for your micro SD card. Now, right now we were recording directly with my portable recorder, but now we're going to record directly from the SD card of our soundboard. So I'm going to go ahead and press record here. And now as it's flashing, we're recording everything directly into here as well. Okay, so let's take a look at the top. You'll see that we have a treble knob, a bass knob, pitch knob, music knob, and an echo knob. We can affect the qualities of our voice as we move down. Of course, you'll see here that we have different sound effects that we can use. You can adjust the gain of either microphone from the knobs here. You have a nice looking RGB display here showing our levels going on for our microphone or our audio that's going in. You can control the headphone volume for each headset here. And of course, you have we're recording, and of course, we can play back a recording or anything that we have played into there. You can even record music directly onto this as well. Now, we have this left side here, which offers a mode, game, stereo, auto-tune, sidechain, and loopback. What the mode does is let us change the mode of our microphone. So right now, we're on our regular default mode, right? If I press it, we'll now go to a sing mode where I can start affecting the voice. So I can change the treble that we have going on here, bring it down or bring it up. We can change the bass, bringing that down or bringing that up. There's a pitch here, but the pitch doesn't work for that. That goes for the next mode. We can adjust music. So if we're playing music, I can introduce music and bring that down and play with that right there. We'll stop that. And we have an echo knob where we can introduce some echo. So we just turn around and you can hear the echo affecting my voice. Again, if you want to use this for singing, it'll affect it in that way. All right, so let's move over to the next one. Here we have our telephone effects, so I can change the pitch of my telephone effect. So if I want to make it sound like I was on a telephone, there we go.
We have our man effect. I can change the pitch of that, depending on how we want to go. You ever
female pitch or effect, we can change the pitch of that. We can go to our kid effect, change the pitch of that, and we go to our
robot effect, we can change the pitch of that as well, and we can reset
and go all the way back to the default mode. So next we have the game button. When we activate that, what happens there is that you can only hear what is coming from the game. You can no longer hear yourself coming from the microphone. So if you don't want to hear any of that, activate the game so you can just hear the game and not yourself. Next, we have the stereo. When we do that, you'll notice that one of the microphones goes to the left or the right channel, depending on which mic you're using. Again, if you want to use it in a dual configuration, maybe one person talking on the left, one person talking on the right, you can do that. If not, we'll just go back to we mix it all together. All right, next there's auto tune. So if for some reason someone like me who can't hold a tune, maybe you want to try the auto tune feature throughout all the keys you have there, A, B, A, all the way to G, B, and G. Just go ahead and tap it all the way through until you get to the end. And then to reset, press mode, and go all the way back to the default setting. Last, on this side of the soundboard, we have our loopback. What this does is when you're connected to a PC, it prevents all audio except from your microphone to stop going over the live stream. So, for example, let's just say you keep on getting email notifications or notifications from your computer about whatever, and you keep getting that click or ding or whatever. Those sounds will not come through over the live stream or your recording, which is pretty cool. Next, we have our SFX panel here, and as we already saw, if you tap it, boo-hoo, we can actually introduce our own recordings to each sound effect panel. So if I want to, I'll hold it down for a couple of seconds. I'll have a max of 20 seconds to record something onto that button. So, isn't this so cool? Isn't this so cool? There you go. Now, these sound effect pads, they also have prefixed audio into it. So if I double tap it really quick, it'll play one right from there. Okay, let me share my final thoughts on the Squarock RS2i2. First, I think it's awesome that it does come with two microphones. They don't sound too shabby at all, which is always a plus. I love how you can go for ultra portability, as few wires as you can. Just connect your microphone in and you can record everything directly onto the soundboard, which is awesome. More for less, or less for, no, more for less, right? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. More for less, and I think who does not want a clutter-free environment? The RGB effects are pretty cool, very simple to control the gain of your microphone and also your earbuds, and I love the fact that you connect so many different devices to this, and also, again, have conversations and record the conversations as well when you're gaming or a regular telephone call. All right, guys, really hope this video helped you out. Take care. Bye. As always, I'll leave links in the description down below so you can pick up your own. Hey guys, do me a favor. If you like this video, leave a like. If you love it, subscribe and ding that notification so you can be notified for future videos as well. I'll see you next one. Take care. Bye.